Hello, everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Sorry, kind of working through it. If you're on here and you can hear me, please let me know. Um, all right, if you're on, please let me know if you can hear me. Okay, perfect. Catherine can hear me. Um, yeah, we kind of had a little technical issue there for a minute. Um, you know, technology is great when it works. When it doesn't, not so much. But that's how it goes. Um, Catherine's in here from Virginia. Nice to have you, Catherine. We'll give it a few more minutes to get some more people on here. This is our first time doing this Pup Club exclusive live. So essentially, if you're here, that means you. Let's see here. That means you have an active subscription. You're on an auto ship of a Pupford product. Um, we're just always thinking of different ways to try and uh, give you guys more value and kind of give you guys more insight to what's happening here at Pupford, and just kind of thank you for being a subscriber, being someone on an auto ship, being a part of the Pup Club, as is what we're calling it. You get obviously your discount on every auto ship order. We're doing these live Q&As. We are planning on giving you guys exclusive access, kind of to like pre-launches. When we do launch new products, you'll be the first to know, and you'll have the opportunity to get it at a discounted price even. So that's kind of a couple things that we're working on with this Pup Club. We're always looking for ways to improve the experience for you guys, and to you know do as much as we can to say thank you for being on an auto ship and for being a part of the Pup Club. We do have some awesome announcements that I'm excited to kind of talk to you guys about, and give you some insight as to what we're working on here at Pupford, and ways, new things that are going to be coming out that are going to be awesome for you guys for, whether it's with training or products. We have a lot of things in the pipeline. So, yeah, excited to talk to all of you guys today. We got Josh from Portland. Welcome, Josh. We just sent out that email, so I'm kind of giving it another few minutes for people to come on here. Sorry for the technical difficulties in the beginning. It's yeah, I thought I had it all squared away, and then that changed as soon as I was ready to start, which that's typically how it goes, right? You get things lined up, you get things ready, and then you go to hit play and it's not working how it was when you tested it. So that's all right. We're here now. I'm excited to be here. We were hoping for Mike to be on this live as well. He's unable to. He might pop in later towards the end, depending on how long we go here. So what I was saying, for those of you just getting on here, is we are trying this out. This is our first time doing the Pup Club live Q&A. So obviously we'll go over some training questions if you have those a little bit later on, but we kind of want to focus a little bit more on just any questions, ideas, concerns, thoughts that you have in regards to Pupford products and new things that we're going to be releasing. So one thing first off, and I'll go ahead and drop this link. I'll kind of start with this. So Pupford, we are, and I don't know if you'll be able to click that link during this live, but if not, you can go back after, and we'll email about it as well to everybody in the Pup Club. It's going to be in a more consumable format. You're going to be able to have it in an app. It's going to be a little bit more easy to navigate and just kind of keep track of where you are on each day, and be able to just have a better experience overall for consuming the 30-day Perfect Pup class. But then on top of that, we're going to have specific like train by behavior. A lot of it is going to be similar content or the same content as what's in the 30-day Perfect Pup class. But if you're feeling like, man, I'm really struggling with, or my puppy's really struggling with biting, or man, I've been working on leash training, I need more ideas on how to overcome this and how to help my dog be better on a leash. You're going to be able to pick a specific behavior and go and watch specific videos about that behavior. So it's just another awesome way for you to get training tips, training help. Um, Eventually, we're going to be launching, other features that are going to make it just some awesome new features that aren't there yet. What we're kind of doing for this first launch of the Pupford app is it's going to be, kind of just I hate to use the word bare bones, but it's going to be just a more basic app that has the functionality for people to download it for free and go through the 30-day Perfect Pup class and pick specific behaviors and link out to the community and that type of thing. And so what we're offering for you guys as part of being a Pup Club member is we want to give you the opportunity to be one of the first people to beta test it. So what we're doing right now is we've been working on this app for a few months now, and we are testing it internally with our team and getting people. We're testing it internally with our team and kind of working through some of the bugs and some of the kinks because technology has bugs, has kinks from time to time. So we're going through that, and then our plan is next week, hopefully the beginning or middle of next week, we're going to give you guys the opportunity to beta test the app. So you will be the first people to have access to the app. It will. What we're doing is, so there's this page that I just put in the comments where you can go in and just enter your information if you are interested in being a beta tester for the app, and you'll be able to get a link, and there'll be instructions on how to download it and how to go through the app. And what we're really wanting to do, right, the whole point of a beta test is to get feedback and to get ideas from you guys on maybe what's confusing or what didn't make a whole lot of sense, or parts that you really liked, or if there are actual bugs or issues with the app, you can report them to us and we can get those fixed for when we launch to the general public, just so that it can be a great app experience for everyone who downloads it. So if you are interested in becoming an app beta tester, I put a link. There's a landing page. What you can do is you can go in and just fill out that simple form saying that you are interested. It's for the beta test. It's only if you are on iOS. So that means if you have an iPhone or an iPad. The app eventually will be available on Android as well, but the beta testing is just going to be on iOS. So that is just something to be aware of. And we won't be able to choose everybody, but most people who request an invite to be a beta tester are going to get that opportunity, and they're going to be able to dive into this Pupford app and help us make it even better. We're super excited about it, honestly. We have been working on it for a few months now. We've wanted to do an app since Pupford was around, honestly. We've wanted to be able to offer people that 30-day Perfect Pup class in a more easy to consume format, and apps are just great. We all probably have a million of them on our phone, and being able to just open up an app and watch some training advice from Zach and from the Pupford team will be, we think, a really awesome tool for you guys as part of the Pupford community, as part of the training community. So that's one of the big things that is kind of in the pipeline right now. We're hoping to launch that to the public in early September, and so that's why we're doing the beta testing now, to get some more eyeballs on it and give people the opportunity to give us some feedback. And we're always open to ideas as well. I mean, I know you've probably heard us say that, but we love when we get emails or chats or whatever it might be, Facebook messages where you say, hey, I've been looking for this type of tool and haven't been able to find it. You guys should make something like that. Or, hey, I would love an app that could do this. We love those ideas, because at the end of the day, we're not making the app for ourselves. We're making the app for you guys, for pup parents. I mean, we're pup parents also, and there's a lot of tools that we want to make that'll help make our lives easier too. But in reality, we make it for you guys, the consumer, the pup parents who are needing different tools to help improve their relationship with their dog. So whenever you have feedback, always send that into us at hello@pupford.com. You can DM us on Facebook, Instagram. You can chat us. We love the feedback. So again, if you want to be an app beta tester, go check out that link that I just sent and click on it and fill out that form. And we'll be contacting people early next week to start that beta testing. A couple other things that we want to talk about for you Pup Club members. So one thing to be aware of is if you are on the sweet potato auto ship, there are some slight changes that are coming to the sweet potatoes. they're all good changes. They're going to make the product better for you. So if you tried both the sweet potato and the beef liver treats, you'll know that the sweet potato treats have been a little bit bigger, and that has been kind of a not for some dogs it's fine. For smaller dogs, sometimes it takes them a little bit longer to chew, and so that's something we've been looking to change, and we have done that now. And so in your next sweet potato auto ship, you might get the smaller ones, so they're much closer to the size of the beef liver, which honestly we think is so much better, just because when you are training, you want those quick rewards. Get it to your dog, have them eat it up real fast, and move on to the next behavior, move on to the next instance of teaching and learning. So something to be aware of. In all reality, it's actually a pretty awesome thing, because you're going to be getting way more treats per bag. So I think in the past, right, with the sweet potato, you were getting about 450 treats. These new ones, you're going to be getting about 700 sweet potato treats per bag. So it's way more training potential. It's a smaller treat, much better for training. Still the single ingredient, the pure freeze dried sweet potato, and of course, still less than 1 calorie. I mean, before I think it was like 0.86 calories. It's probably less than half a calorie now. I don't know the exact number on that, but it's still really healthy, low calorie. So that is something to be aware of. And if you have any questions on that, of course, you can ask them in the comments. You can contact us. We're always open to, again, questions, feedback, all that good stuff. A couple of the things that we want to just make you guys aware of. We want to do these Pup Club lives once a month. Again, just to give you an opportunity to interact with the Pupford team, ask us questions about different products, or again, if there's issues that you're running into on the site or things that you think could make the experience better, we're always looking to get that news back from you guys. Josh said, stoked on the sweet potato news. We do lots of training, and we don't want to overfeed treats. Yeah, for sure. Catherine said you tried the sweet potato treats and your little pup didn't like them. I don't like the smell. She loves the liver. Yes, some dogs, I mean, we totally get that not every single dog is going to love every treat. We've noticed that too, that sometimes with the younger puppies, some of them are a little bit slower to come around on the sweet potato treats for some reason. And so sometimes when they get older, they end up liking them. We've had that happen to a couple people, but appreciate the feedback. Yeah, Josh, so that's the idea, right? With those even smaller ones, you can get those rewards. The value is just the same, right? It's just the smaller size. And like we always talk about, and Zach always talks about, it's really not about the size of the treat. You really want small treats. It's just about the quantity and how much your dog is willing to work for it. So we're excited about that. Another thing that we want you guys to be aware of, a lot of these things, right, that I'm going to be talking about, some of them are like more set in stone, or timelines are more set in stone than others, like specifically with the app, like that is happening for sure. But a couple of the things that are in our pipeline that we want you guys to be aware of is we are planning on launching a chicken treat. So again, that same small size as our current training treats. It's going to be a chicken. We don't know the exact formulation, if it'll have it'll be simple ingredient, probably less than 3 or less, low calorie, but we are getting close to launching a chicken treat. And we want you guys to know that, because number one, if it's something that you're interested in, great. But what our plan is for members of the Pup Club, which is you, if you're on this live, is to what's going to happen when we launch those is anybody else is ever going to be able to get. And you're going to be able to lock that price in on an auto ship if you would like. That's just something to be aware of. Again, we appreciate you guys so much as members of the Pup Club, just because it makes us super excited to know that you're loving the products and you're staying on an auto ship. And so we're trying to do as much as we can to thank you and to give you more opportunities to save where you can. So when we do launch the chicken treats and other new products in the future, you guys are going to be the first to know. You're going to get, number one, early access, and number two, you're going to get specific discounts that no one else will be able to get. So something to be excited about. We don't have an exact timeline on the chicken. I would hope it'll be sometime in Q4, right? So sometime between October and December, potentially a little earlier. But that is probably the next product that we're going to be launching is a chicken training treat. So it'll be another great option to be able to mix it up because we all know how important it is to be able to, you know, try out different treats and have different treats in our treat bag to keep our dogs on their toes, and they're not going to know what they're getting. And lots of times, having that variety is going to make them be way more apt to focus, and because it's kind of a mystery, it's kind of a game, like the whole slot machine effect, right? Like, so not only can you intermittently reward, but you can give them different rewards so they don't know what they're going to get. It makes them more excited and more interested um, in staying active during the training sessions. So that's one of the main new products that we're looking to launch. We're also always looking to expand our engaged line. So you've seen the Himalayan chews and the beef tendons and the split elk antlers. We're always looking for new things to add to that line. And again, like I said, we're always looking for feedback from you guys. If you have products that you just absolutely love from other people and can't seem to go without, we're always wanting to get that feedback, and we'd love to add them to our line and be able to expand our offering. One other thing that we, again, hopefully by the end of the year, are looking to launch is what we're going to call our reward line. So right now we have train, engage, and the train are the small low calorie treats specifically for training sessions. The engage are the long lasting chews to keep your dog busy, and then the reward line is going to be a little bit bigger treats just for spoiling your dog. And we have a few ideas on what we're wanting to do for those, but a couple that we're really heavily leaning towards is a some type of chicken jerky, just like the simple just chicken meat, dehydrated or freeze dried as kind of a jerky. We're looking at things like some type of peanut butter treat that'd be again simple ingredient, still lower calories, right? It's not going to be the 1 to 2 calories like the training treats, but still on the healthy, minimal ingredients, no fillers or weird preservatives or anything like that. Just simple ingredients. So those are a couple of things that we're looking to launch in the near future as part of that reward line. If you haven't seen it already, I'll throw this on here as well. Eileen said, dogs love the dried liver treat and can put them in my pocket and not worry about a smell. Yeah, that's something I've loved about them as well, is that, you can kind of put them anywhere and you don't have to worry about them like crumbling too much or, any kind of weird smells, because that can be tough. It can be tough, right? If you're doing a lot of training or you take the treats with you, as you start to like smell like dog treats, and no one really loves that. So yeah, great feedback. Glad that you're liking those. Josh said he's looking forward to the reward line. Us too. If you do want to give some feedback on the reward line, so I just dropped another link. It's our products with a purpose page that kind of outlines a lot of what we're doing. And if you scroll down to there's kind of a section that shows all the different lines. And on the reward one, you can click on that button, and it'll open up just a little mini kind of survey or form that you can fill out with what you would like to see be a part of the reward line. Because like we said, we have ideas and we have dogs and we test things out on our dogs and on different dogs that we know, but we love getting as much feedback as possible as to what you think might be good for your dog, or things that you already know that your dog likes. So I dropped that link. Feel free to go and just kind of leave some feedback there, leave some ideas. So those are some of the main things that we wanted to talk about today. I know that this is kind of a new thing that we're doing, and so we're trying to figure it out. And we also went through the whole issue with the technical difficulties, which, whatever. But thanks so much for being on this live. If you have any questions right now that I can try and answer, whether it's about products, whether it's about training, whether it's about dog parent life, whatever it may be, feel free to ask those questions. A couple other things that I won't go into too many details on this, but we are also looking to launch more kind of training classes, courses, mini little like kind of ebook, those type things, We are working with a couple different trainers to kind of make those come into effect. Um, so keep your eyes peeled for those as well. I'm personally working on one that'll be a really awesome offering. It's going to be kind of a package of probably around 20 different kind of training routines or games or whatever you want to call them that work on impulse control and a little bit of just kind of brain games as well, but mostly impulse control because we know that that's it's a very important skill for a lot of dogs to have, and so that's another thing that we're working on launching here, hopefully within the next couple months. So again, just wanted to say thank you guys for so much for coming on this live. Also, if you have feedback as to what would be the best way to let people know about this, because obviously there's the Facebook community where we normally do our lives, but we want these lives to be exclusive to members of the Pup Club. We want it to be, something that, again, just an added bonus of being on an auto ship. So if you have ideas, we emailed about it today, right? And these YouTube videos, the YouTube lives, they're a great format. We put them as unlisted, just again, so that it's only you guys who are getting access to it. If you have any feedback or ideas of how you would like to be informed of these, let us know. I mean, we've talked about potentially doing like a text message program where, Pup Club members get a specific text message line or something like that, and we can send out just a text blast of, hey, we're going live right now. Just because I know that, sometimes emails get lost in the fray or in different folders or whatever it might be. And so if you have if you have any ideas on that, on the East Coast, some people may still be at work at 4 p.m. I like the idea. Okay, yeah, no, that's a good thought. Like, it's something that would probably be better doing it at night. It's something that Mike and I have to figure out internally, just because typically it'll be both of us on these lives, and once it's nighttime, him and I are both not at work either. And so that is good feedback, and it's something him and I will talk about. Josh said potentially doing a Facebook group for only Pup Club members we can announce. Text would be good too. Yeah, that is another thing that we're thinking about, Josh, of getting people into an exclusive Facebook group. There's a couple things that can be difficult about that, just because we do want it to be for people who are currently on an auto ship and are a part of that Pup Club. And if people leave their auto ship, you got to remove people from Facebook groups. But I think there's probably some tools that we can figure out to make that a little bit easier on our end. That's great feedback. And so we'll look into both of those and talk about them internally with potentially changing up the time, looking at a Facebook group, and we're going to look at some text messaging tools as well. But thank you guys so much for coming on this live. Again, if you have any questions, you can always email hello@pupford.com, DM us, chat if we're on the chat. There's always different options. So thanks so much again for coming on, and thank you so much for being a member of the Pup Club and being on an auto ship and helping spread the word about Pupford. We know that we don't always see those things. We don't always see you guys talking to your friends about it, but we assume that it happens. I mean, we do it all the time. Obviously, we work here, so it's going to happen more often. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And again, we're going to be trying to do these every single month for members of the Pup Club. But again, if you ever have feedback, we are all ears, and we are just so appreciative of all you guys, and hope you have a good phone platform you use. So very quick to get that filled out. But again, thanks for coming on, guys, and we will see you guys next time.